Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Liz here. So today we're going to talk about mental fitness. We hear a lot about physical fitness, training your body, making it stronger, what to eat, what to not eat to keep you healthy, but no one really talks about mental fitness, and I think it's super important to train our minds too. With a stronger mind, your body will become stronger as well. So I thought it'd be really interesting to share with you guys some things that I've learned about mental fitness and how it's just as important as physical fitness. So in today's video, we're going to talk about what is mental fitness, ways to train the mind, the do's and the don'ts, and Liz's tips. And let's get started with what is mental fitness. So mental fitness is basically keeping your mind healthy and strong. And just like how we train our bodies, we need to train our mind as well. It definitely takes time, it takes practice. Some people may be stronger than others, and that's totally normal, just like how we are with physical fitness. I think it's very important to train your mind because it gives you a very positive and good sense of how you feel, how you act, and how you think. When you're mentally strong, you're able to be in more control of everything around you. And that goes from, your surroundings, your environment, and how you act, what you think, what you say, what you do, like everything. It just all comes together. With mental fitness, it definitely helps you become better with recognizing recurring patterns of the things that happen around you and the things that go on in your mind. One thing that is really interesting to think about is that your thoughts become things. So what you think about is going to happen, and what you put out in this world is going to come back to you. I'm a very strong believer of that, and we all have our personal beliefs, so whatever that you believe in that can help you train your mind is amazing as well. We don't have to have the same mindset, but as long as we're on the same path to train our minds, then that is the goal here. And with being mentally strong and healthy, you are able to realize that you make your own outcomes. I believe that is so powerful, to realize that you are in control. A lot of times life happens and we feel like we're so small and so uncertain about everything around us, and we don't have control of what's happening to us. But with mental fitness, it just helps you make the best out of every situation and gives you a more optimistic outlook on life. Okay, so next thing is ways to train your mind, and I'm super excited to share with you guys things that I like to do to train my mind. And number one, that is meditation. So I never thought I'll be a person to meditate. I like to go. I don't like to sit around, and I used to think that meditating was just sitting there and breathing, but I was so wrong. Meditating has helped me so much, just to being able to let my mind wander and be aware of what it's thinking without doing anything to it. I use Headspace, and by the way, this is not sponsored. I wish Headspace sponsor me. But yeah, I use Headspace, and I will wake up every single morning and meditate for around 3 to 7 minutes. It has helped me so much just to be able to find peace and be very calm right when I wake up. And I think it's an amazing way to start my day. I feel very refreshed after, and just very in control. That is our favorite word today, in control. It's just a great way to let your mind wander and be mindful about it. Another thing is reading. I love reading. Books are training weights for your mind. Just like how you would use weights at the gym, you need to use weights for your mind, and books have that same purpose. So you can learn so much from a book. It's incredible how much information is in one book, and imagine reading one every single week. And with reading, you're constantly training your brain, you're using it, you're absorbing the information, you're seeing the information. So it's an amazing way to train your mind. And I understand that reading is not for everyone, and that's totally okay. You can always listen to a podcast or watch documentaries, anything that is about learning, and that leads into another way to train your mind, and that is learning. And I don't just mean the things that your professors will assign you. It's more about going out of your way to learn. You can honestly learn about anything. Just go out of your way to learn. That can be about history, about politics, about art, photography, design, sales, marketing, anything. Just go out of your way to go learn, expose yourself to new ideas, observe and absorb the things around you. The more you know, the better. So yeah, learning is definitely a really amazing way to train your mind. I don't think we ever stop learning. we should always be on this growth mindset, not a fixed mindset. You can never know too much. You always have something to learn in order to become stronger. And another thing that I talked about with meditation is letting your mind wander. I noticed that just letting my mind wander for a couple of minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, has given me an array of creative ideas and thoughts. Yeah, letting your mind wander is super important. I like to have a notebook on the side so I can just jot things down, draw it out, type it if I have to, if I don't have paper. Giving yourself that time to think and be by yourself is a very effective way to train your mind. You are in control of what you are thinking and what you are feeling, but you're giving yourself the chance to let that happen. So whether if it's like good or bad thoughts, you're at least letting it go. You recognize what you're thinking, and it sounds very simple in a way. Like it sounds like, oh, that's not bad, like just let my mind wander. And it is. You just have to give yourself the time to let your mind wander, and that in a way is training your mind to become healthy, to become fit, to become happy. We want to be happy, right guys? Now we're going to go into the do's and the don'ts. Let's start off with the don'ts. First things first, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to explore, to wonder, to try new things, to feel and to speak and to act. Just don't be afraid. Fear really hinders your growth and can really become detrimental to your health. Just don't be afraid. Trust yourself. I know it can be easier said than done. Trust me, I used to be very afraid of failure and judgment. Yeah, I was afraid to go out of my comfort zone. This was pretty recent. It was right when I started my YouTube channel. So back in March, I was very afraid of what people would think of me and what people would think about my channel, and that no one's going to watch me. I was so afraid of that. But I just got up one day and said, you know what, just do it. Like, who cares if you fail? Who cares? No one likes your content. At least you tried, and that's the only thing that matters. From then on, I've been training my mind to not be afraid and to redefine failure as something that is more of a learning process rather than a losing situation. Next thing is, don't stay fixed. So this is about the fixed mindset versus the growth mindset. Having a fixed mindset is not going to be very helpful for your mental fitness. As human beings, we're always evolving, we're very innovative. It's important to realize that a fixed mindset can really hinder your process. So yeah, it's very important to have a growth mindset instead. Being able to adapt and grow will definitely help you a lot in the long run. Next thing is, don't criticize. So don't criticize yourself, don't criticize others, just don't criticize. It's difficult sometimes to not be so hard on yourself. We are our worst critics. We are so mean to ourselves sometimes, and I really think it's important to don't be so critical towards yourself. Going back to the idea of thoughts are things, what you think about is really going to become things. So if you're always being very negative and very mean to yourself, of course you're not going to feel good, because that's the only thing you're saying about yourself, and your mind only has these reoccurring negative thoughts. Just think positive, be optimistic. The more positive things that you think about, it will appear in your life. You will have an abundance of what you think, so use your mind very wisely. The last don't is, don't think about the what ifs and the hows. Don't ponder on that, don't overthink it, don't overwhelm yourself. The what ifs and like the hows can create self-doubt. It can really just stop you from going after what you want. Just don't worry so much about the what ifs and every single small details of the hows. Just have an overall idea of how you want your life to be, and just trust yourself in the process that you're going to get there. These are the don'ts that I think will be very beneficial to you. Now on to the do's. Do focus. Focus on each step. Make sure everything that you do matters and it counts and that it is meaningful. Also, it's very important to focus on your mental health as well, and to practice self-care, because you don't want to overwork your mind, but you have to make sure you let it take a break, you let it breathe, you let it recover. And that goes to my next point, which is do listen. Do listen to what your mind is telling you, what your body is telling you. If you need a break, take a break. Self-care is productive, so take care of yourself, take care of your mind. Listen to what your mind is telling you and how it is reacting to things. So make sure you do listen to yourself. Don't listen to other people. That's one thing. Don't care so much about what other people think of you and what they have to say. Just listen to yourself. Please do that. It will help you so much with being very mentally strong and healthy. This one's very important. Do be patient. We live in a world of instant gratification. Everything is so easily accessible. We want things instantly, and most of the time we can get it instantly. It has really created an unhealthy need for instant pleasure and short-term satisfaction. When it comes to health and fitness and your success, it takes time, it takes patience. It doesn't happen instantly, it doesn't happen overnight. Please do be patient with whatever you're trying to work towards. Choose delayed gratification over instant gratification. So yes, please be patient with your progress. It's going to take time. Training your mind takes time, training your body takes time. Choosing delayed gratification will make you very mentally strong. Next thing is, do you fail? Please take the time to fail. We all need to fail to learn, to grow. So failing is a good thing. Redefine failure as exciting. Do fail. Now I'm telling you to fail. Yeah, you get what I mean. Like, failing is a good thing. When you let go of that fear of failure and start to realize that failing is a good thing, your mind realizes that, like, oh, like, failing is good. I can learn from this. Like, I'm not afraid to try new things. So failing is good. Big fan of it. Be optimistic and just believe in yourself. And the last two is, do forgive and be kind to yourself. I'm a strong believer about forgiveness and kindness, and I think it is absolutely essential to be able to forgive and to be kind to yourself and others. It's very easy to hate and to criticize, but it is better to love and to be kind and to forgive, to be empathetic. Relating this mental fitness to my physical fitness journey, the best thing that I did for myself was that I was very forgiving to myself. I don't think I would be where I am if I didn't do that. Yeah, I think it's very important just to be forgiving and to be kind. You feel a lot better. Trust it. Personal experience. Okay, so now on to a special edition of Liz's tips. By doing all of these things that I've mentioned, I noticed how strong my mind was becoming. When you become mentally strong, nothing can really get to you. And being mentally strong and healthy directly correlates to your physical fitness and being physically healthy. At the beginning of my fitness journey, I've always been a very optimistic person, but I didn't realize how powerful the mind was until I started doing all these things and training to become stronger and to be more mindful. By becoming mentally stronger, my body became stronger, and I was finally going towards my fitness goal that I never thought I would ever be able to reach. And just to put it into a numerical context, I weighed about 132 pounds at the beginning of my fitness journey, and now I weigh 122 pounds. And I don't go on the scale like at all really, but I just weigh myself to give you guys an idea of how much has changed ever since I started to use my mind to train my body. I never thought that I would lose all the extra fat and be able to tone up and be the healthiest I've ever been. And it was all because I realized how powerful my mind was and how I need to feel good inside in order to make changes around me. It was all thanks to my mind, to be honest. I give her all the credit. With mental fitness, it's not just for training your body and for physical fitness, it's for everything in life. It's just really good to be mentally strong. And things that really helped with just reminding myself of this process was I had developed a very strong concrete list of mantras / quotes that I like to look at every single day and just to remind myself of where I want to be. I'm definitely going to come out with another video about my favorite quotes, my favorite mantras that I live by. But yeah, having a list of things that I can look at every single day, like words of affirmation basically, helped me so much just to like keep myself in check and just to remind myself of why I'm doing this and that I am able to do this. I am able to become stronger overall. So yeah, if I can do it, you can definitely too. You're in control of everything that goes around you, even when it doesn't feel like it sometimes, but just remind yourself that you are. I hope this video can help you in some way. I had a lot of fun talking about it, talking about my experience. Not a lot of people talk about the mental aspects of fitness, and I think it's a very important subject to talk about because it all starts from within. So gotta work on your within before you make the changes on the outside. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content. I post every Wednesday and every Sunday, and make sure to follow me on my Instagram at ElisVChew. I post very fun and cute little daily content, so check those out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys really soon. Bye bye.